we're back with some more Showdown battles, and the next ones that I'm going to be showing you today are dedicated specifically to the Pokemon that are on my banner for my channel, and just showing how powerful they can be. Alright, let's get it. Alright, I lead off with Gold, my Dragonite. Why is he gold when he's shiny green? Don't ask me, I just went with it. So realizing that his Greninja can't do anything to me, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna set up some Dragon Dances on you, like it's no big deal. He goes for the spikes, and that right there, that sealed his fate. Cause I go for Dragon Claw, one hit that thing like it's nothing. He sends out the Gengar, Mega Evolves. I'm like, can I outspeed? Yes, I can. Thanks to the Dragon Dances, one hit that too. Sends out the Charizard. I'm like, I'm gonna Dragon Claw that as well. He sends out the Mewtwo. I'm like, you can get it too. Get Dragon Clawed. And I got a critical hit that had insult to injury. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? He sends out the Excadrill. That thing survives, hits me with the Facade. I'm like, that was nothing. I ate that up. That was like a snack. I go for the Dragon Claw, get the 2-hit KO. And look at that. Last Pokemon and Gold didn't even break a sweat. Like, come on, that's how real it is. Snorlax, it uses the rest. I'm like, okay, stall as much as you want. I come back around with that Dragon Claw critical hit, 1-hit KO. Like it was nothing. I started running around doing laps in my room when I got this 6-0 with just Gold. Like, this one right here, this one is just a monster when it comes to the battlefield, I tell you what. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see what happens here. Alright, I lead off with Blaze, it leads off with Greninja. I switch out, I go into Venusaur. You know, predicting the obvious water attack. I'm like, I can rock with that. I Mega Evolve so I can get the stat boost early. U-turns out, goes into Ninetales. I get the Giga Drain off just because I want some HP back. And I'm thinking, can I survive a fire attack from it? Goes for the Overheat. I survive that barely. So I come back around with the Earthquake, take it out. No big deal. Boom, boom, boom. Bye-bye, Ninetales. Goes into Garchomp. It outspeeds me, finishes me off with an Earthquake. I'm like, that's okay. Udurite, you did your thing. So I go into Dragonite. This thing switches out into Togekiss. I should have predicted that. So, bad play on my part, but I switch back out. I go into Blaze, it hits me with a Dazzling Gleam. I'm like, okay. I go for the Rock Slide, get some damage off. But it has a weakness policy, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to get dealt with. So I go into Weavile. I lead off with the Ice Shard. Thinking, okay, I can do this. Hits me with the Omnibus Wind. I'm not sure why it did that. Probably could have finished me off with a Dazzling Gleam, right? I'm not sure. So now it goes into Gengar. I'm like, Shadow Claw. It survives it barely. Hits me with a Sludge Bomb. I live it barely. But he switches out. He goes into the Greninja. I go for the Shadow Claw. It resists it. I'm like, whatever. Come back, Shadow. I go back into my Dragonite. Gold. I take a Night Slash like it's nothing. It was like a little slap on the wrist. He goes for the U-turn. I do believe this time I go for the Dragon Dance. Because I want to set up and just get some more power going. So I could just tear through his team like you saw before. So I'm like, okay, Dragon Claw that. Sends out the Garchomp. I'm like, you can get it too, Dragon Clawed. I'm like, okay, feeling pretty good about myself right now. He sends out the Greninja. I go for the Dragon Dance because I want some more power for the Metagross. But he goes for the Blizzard, and luckily for me, it misses. And I'm like, whoa. So I go for Dragon Claw because I didn't want to be greedy and take it out. Next comes the Metagross. I go for a Dragon Claw. It resists it, obviously, because it's Steel. Goes for a Nice Punch. One hit KOs me. I'm like, damn. I had no room to breathe there, so I send out Weavile, finish it off with a Night Slash. Shadow could do some work as well. And it sucks. I didn't get to show off solo this battle, but that's okay. And now, another 6-0. I lead off with Terror, he leads off with Florges. I go for the obvious Sludge Bomb. And he gets poisoned. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I survived the Psychic barely, and since I can outspeed, I'm thinking, okay, I can rock with that. I'll Sludge Bomb you, finish you off. And then I'll switch out into Udurite to take out whatever it can send, Mega Evolve it, and go for the obvious Giga Drain. Get some HP back. He sends out the Talonflame. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna switch out. I go into Gold. Thing goes for Brave Bird. I take the Brave Bird really well. And I'm thinking, it can't do too much to me, so I'm gonna set up with my Dragon Dance. I've been really loving the whole Dragon Dance setup whenever I know I can take a hit from any Pokemon that are out there. I'm a bit cliche, everyone probably does it, but I don't care. It really works for me. So now I just run through everything this guy sends out me. Look at that, he got a Venusaur, but that's nothing compared to mine. Udorai is way better in every way, shape, or form. So you know what? I finish it off with 2 Dragon Claws. If that was Udorai out there, he would have got the Sludge Bomb and poisoned it. But you know what? It's not Udorai, not the original. Nope, not the original. So yep, I just run through this team of Gold. Gold's really been my superstar lately, just handling everything. Like everyone else, they're doing their parts and they're doing amazing jobs, but just Gold is such a threat. So very powerful. Like, as you can see, if given the opportunity to set up and get strong, it will just run through everything. And that's what I like about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end this up. End this up right here. So thank you, come again. And now you know I could be a monster on the field just like everyone. Thank you.